Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Makeshift Tribe. Now, we started out as a Facebook chat group, but have decided to expand. Some of you might actually not know me, and if you don't, then I'm somebody who is very much fixed on peace and preserving this world for as long as possible. And it's a really Odinic goal. I learn different magics. I perform different rituals, I work with various beings, but my overall goal is, of course, to preserve the multiverse and this world for as long as possible. Now, this is a tall order for any one person to take up. That's why I've been reaching out so much in the last few to 4 years, trying to find people that are ready to exchange spiritual information, to talk about what we can do for other people and how to honestly educate some people who are just new to spirituality in general. I think that the Facebook chat group, the Makeshift Tribe, as we started, is a really great group of people that really wants to accomplish a lot of these goals. I'm very close friends with a lot of these people in the Facebook chat group that we started in because they want to discuss spiritual topics. We pass ideas back and forth. We recommend different things to each other, and also we just kind of support each other emotionally and talk about mental health as well. Now, the Facebook group, the Makeshift Tribe, as we've named it, the exact same thing as the chat. It's I kind of wanted it, and the other people that are my fellow founders want it to be a very free and open environment for people to discuss different things. You know, with a lot of Facebook groups or Reddit pages, as I found, there's so many rules that we feel stifled. If it's just a page for different spells, or if it's just a page for heathenry, or just a page for paganism, if it's just a page for Christianity, then there's not a sharing of ideas. It's very sterile. But incorporating many different people with many different paths, different understandings, different questions, we actually grow as a whole community. It's not all about every single person has to be spiritual, or even and most certainly every person does not have to be of a particular kind of spirituality. There's going to be a lot of people in this group, and welcome to you as well, that may not be particularly spiritual but have some great ideas. And I'm not the only admin or moderator in this group. There are others, so I'm not going to be controlling everything. But I just wanted to give an introduction to myself, that I am somebody who's trying to preserve things for as long as possible. I work with many beings. I work with different spells, different magics. I'm a blood magician. First and foremost, I'm devoted to the Divine Mother Kali Ma. Second, Odin. And I work with the Loa in Vodou. Papa Legba, namely. Belan Sameditu, and a couple other Loa. My paths have kind of converged into a very specific kind of shamanism that I am, and I do consider myself a shamanic practitioner. I blaze my own trail, and I don't copy what other people do. And I hope that the discourse and the conversations on in this group really help everybody involved. Help me, help you. Help people that were in the original chat, just by getting some new blood, new ideas, and discussing different ideas that we wouldn't have discussed if we had kept it to the chat group. I'm looking forward to seeing this group grow. I'm looking forward to conversing with all of you. And honestly, I'd love for anybody out there watching this in the group to basically make their own video introduction. It doesn't have to be as elaborate as mine. It doesn't have to be a particular standard. You could make your own. You can do your own standard. I mean, the only real rules for this group is that don't display sexual content and don't display anything too violent or talk about doing violence. We'll add that to the rules soon, but I want this to be a very free group. Me and the Makeshift Tribe want this to be a very free group, open-minded group, and a place where we can truly discuss. Now, I'm going to be sharing this on YouTube as well. This is mainly for the Makeshift Tribe group, but I'm going to be sharing this on YouTube as well. So if any of this sounds interesting to you and you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to contact me at www.facebook.com/hunter.salazar. Feel free to message me, friend me, and ask to join the group. I know for a fact that we have a lot of different kind of practitioners in the group right now, whether it be Wicca, whether it be crafting of oils, whether it be some satanic ideas, whether it be Christians. Of course, we have people that are skilled at divination. There's experience in working with the different gods and different beings. I'm not somebody who has worked with the most. I know that there's somebody else in the group that has worked with many different beings, far more than I have. I've only worked with a handful. But there's a lot of good information about gods and spirits, different spiritual traditions, and different practices that you'll find in the tribe. So if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to contact me on Facebook. Assuming that you're not already in the group and seeing this. If you're already in the group and seeing this, I'm just putting out the prospects. I'm just kind of introducing myself to you, and I encourage you to introduce yourself in a similar manner. Even if it's just written, just introduce yourself. Take a good long segment to explain, your spiritual background, what you're interested in now, and how you got here. And please always share spiritual developments in your life. That should be something that's foundational in the group. Even if we share art, even if we share music, even if we share video clips that may not even seem spiritual but affect us emotionally, or we have an emotional attachment to, that's completely fine here. This is not going to be a closed group. This is going to be a very open-minded group. If you have any friends that would love to be in the group and you're already in the group, please contact me or one of the admins or moderators. I'm kind of the only one y'all know about, so feel free to contact me. And welcome to the Makeshift Tribe. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope all of you find yourselves, and may we grow together.